are you giving? What? Am I giving what?
No, we don't want to say that. Because you might say, no, I'm not giving her. So we won't.
I'm just going to try to get the date. And okay, 12/18/92, 9:42 a.m., right?
Yep.
See, I've got it dated then.
Your dad died exactly.
That's just exactly what I was
7
thinking.
years ago.
7 years. I was thinking about that on the way over.
It's good to be doing something like this and not sitting there all the morning.
Yes. Yes. I've got to wash my hands.
Now, whoever is the best at breaking eggs without getting yolks in the white can do this.
Okay. I have a thing at home that extracts the yolks, the whites. We should have.
This is the way. I had to go down to Ruth's to find out.
Okay, we're putting the yolks in here.
Well,
the whites in here.
Let's put half of these, the yolks, the whites, and then we're done with it. Okay. So we'll take half of those, half of these, just the yolks. And if she makes a mess of it, then I'll take over. After all, mothers know best. Sure they do.
And the other day, did I tell you that I got eggs from Dobson's the other day?
No.
And found 3 rotten ones. Fortunately, I was cracking them over the sink.
Oh, no. Here, this is film on that.
And we're going to make 1.5 dozen eggs. Right.
You do the arithmetic, okay?
Well, we have 2.5 dozen eggs there.
Yep, 1.5 dozen yolks, and then 1.5 dozen eggs. That's Ruth's.
You want this?
Right there. That's a girl. Now,
okay, what's your recipe? We ought to have it.
Just
you got to write it down as we go, because I don't want to have to rerun the tape every time I want to do something.
Well, it's simple.
Well, it's not simple if you don't know.
No matter how many eggs, half of them just the yolks, half of them the whole egg. You can't beat that for a recipe, can you?
What else? Flour, salt?
That's all. Flour and salt.
My recipe has milk in it, the one you gave me.
That's why I quit using it. That's why I went down to Ruth's and learned how.
And you never told me.
I should have...
you never told me.
One of the first things you're supposed to do when you're going to be on television,
yeah,
you should have your hair done.
You did, didn't you?
Yes, I did. It's done. Not only that, it's neat. The ends are tucked under.
You could have used a red scarf. Why don't you go put a red scarf
I haven't got a red scarf.
I've got one in my purse. Go out in my purse and put a red scarf on.
Why?
Because it would look Christmassy. Because it's Christmas.
All right.
I'll do this and you do this and I'll go out and get the scarf.
Is it outdoors?
It's in my purse. I carry a farmer handkerchief. Oh, I have to tell you. Do you know what Aunt Heidi gave our minister?
What?
A white handkerchief. Because he was always pulling a red handkerchief out of his white vestments.
Oh, God.
Well, here I am all by myself on television. What do you say, Boots? Huh? I haven't gotten any shells or any yolk or anything. I wonder what she'll do with all these whites. See, now I've already forgotten.
All right. I will write it down sometime. Now, you want to understand that her not being of the clergy, it's all right for her to have a red handkerchief.
Yeah, me not being in the clergy. Besides that, I've never used it to blow my nose on.
Good heavens. Shall I describe what's in here?
I wouldn't.
We don't have time.
We don't have time.
No, we don't. Not to describe what's in here. 10 cents.
I think it's a Canadian dime.
Throw it in the bottom.
That's why it was in there, because I tried to use it in the machine at work last night.
Boots is trying to figure out, what are we doing?
No, she knows that I smell like a dog.
Oh, that's right. And the cat.
Yeah. Now, am I supposed to put 1.5 dozen yolks and 12 what? Whole eggs?
That's right.
Okay. That's what I'd already forgotten. Remember when we used to use egg whites for glue when we were little?
Yeah. And I just read something. We use egg whites a lot. In something that I just read, they said if you don't have glue, use egg yolk.
Huh? Yolk?
That's what it said.
They must have not done it right, because if you used egg yolk, it would show through.
Yeah, but it's not like it's not gluey anyway.
No.
Now you don't
that's
need to
much
tell
better.
her. You don't need to tell her, but she just lost a red handkerchief.
You didn't. I mean, I didn't. I've got more than one.
I gotta blow my nose because then I'll go wash my hands.
I would advise it. And then when I get done with this, I just break those eggs in here.
Yep, you get the easy
See,
part.
if you had Christy along here, you wouldn't have to be telling this, because Christy knows all this.
What? What do you want? You want your cookie now? You want outside? No, she doesn't want outside. The sight of the Christmas cookie got her all inspired, see? And the Christmas check dress.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Now, you don't get it from me. You got to get it from her. I'm going to save these egg yolks for next summer. Egg whites.
Egg shells.
Egg shells. Let's get this right, shall we? I should have rehearsed a few times.
That would take all the spontaneity. Oh, oops, I just
Is
dropped
that
the
how you
shell.
pronounce that?
Well, it came out pretty good.
Yes, it did. I've never said it out loud. I never dared. I really like it so.
I put an apron on and I missed my apron.
I don't have to. I look kind of flowery anyway. Good. Right. Why did you leave that egg? You think it's
Oh,
gone?
because I couldn't see it. It's down behind the bowl.
And I'm telling you, it's going to take two. That's stirring. Jerry and I...
Woof.
There, she wants that cookie. Okay, wait a minute. She'll be done in a minute. Just wait, Boots. We should get her to talk on that, shouldn't we?
Woof.
When Christy and... have you been putting the whites? I thought this was the whole egg one.
This was the one from out of there.
Oh, good Lord, you're so technical.
Well, you asked me why I didn't use it.
You know what that means? I'm going to have to make angel food cake.
I was going to ask what the world we're going to do with
Do
it.
you have any...
Oh, your cat's going to pee on my tire.
Well, good
Isn't
gosh.
there a pretty markings?
Oh, have you seen the one in the barn?
No.
Oh, he is, I call him Beast.
Okay. Hey there.
That's
Do
the
you
one.
speak? Does
That's
she
the one.
speak?
Well, she did a little while ago.
Say roof, roof.
She's not going to say it when you tell her to. There. Well, I'm ready for the birds next year.
Boots, if you'd move your mouth.
No.
The only time hey, you caught it.
Mark thought that he was going to, and I told him, you've got to throw it at her mouth.
You got to hit her mouth because she won't
Yes.
catch it. There, she can really do it. No, okay, what do you want done with this?
Leave it right there. Do you want a wooden spoon or do you want a regular spoon?
We do it with a spoon. You don't do an electric mixer.
No.
Okay, I just asked.
I never thought of that. Well, you could never mix. It'd be fine if you had a...
But I mean just the eggs.
Do you want to mix it? Here, I'll get you a mixer. Wait a minute.
Hey, that's perpetual motion.
Here's...
A whip.
That's not your great-grandma Davis's, but
Why
it's...
not?
Because Margie wanted that for Christmas one
Oh,
year.
okay.
This is a reasonable facsimile.
I've got a reasonable facsimile.
You've got a lot of reasonable
I think mine's got a red handle though.
That's all I ever use. That to make my angel food cake. Boy, they get big. I mean, they get light. Boy, that ought to... I could keep her with that, couldn't I?
So, how beat do you beat this?
I never beat it before, so how can I tell you?
Huh?
That was your idea to do it like that. I said, I've never beaten that up before.
Oh. What do you usually do with it?
I just start dumping in flour and stirring.
Oh, you don't... Okay. And you sift your flour, even though it's pre-sifted. I found that flour is a little bit...
Well, the only thing, of course, I wouldn't have to do it this time. It's measuring it, because if you try to like if you dip a cup full of flour out of here without even getting air into it, it would be more than a cup. You don't believe that? All right, it's just mother talking.
If you dumped a cup of flour out of there without any air.
Without. Sometimes I just take my cup and pick it up and run a little down because it compacts.
Yeah, it does. It does that.
Hey, she agreed once. Now we're not going to because you tossed this out.
Yeah, I took it out cup by cup.
Yes. Let's get the Wisconsin State Journal in here, even though I'm not getting any results out of it. Oh! Trying to get my material back. Oh, no.
Oh.
Paycheck, yeah.
Oh, for another book.
Yeah. But I can never get an answer out of Bill Robbins, never.
He's the one that's in charge of everything.
Of that.
I see.
Promotions and community activities.
I don't think this is going to work good for the rest of the
I
kids.
know,
Do you?
I know. Now, do you want a wooden one?
Yeah, I like wooden ones. I think we should have gotten rid of this before we put flour in it.
Well, so what? Hindsight, foresight, what the heck?
No, you do have a spoon with a long handle. Why didn't you use this when you were making salsa the other day?
Because I didn't find it.
Oh.
I found one in here.
Oh, okay.
But I'll use it when I make most tomorrow. I make most tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I think that was a good idea, whipping it up.
Yeah, it's really
This is going much nicer than it did for Christy and I. Because I don't know.
Well, I just thought eggs should be well blended before we... Ooh, isn't that pretty?
Oh, that's so pretty. Turn it up so the audience
See how
can see.
See how pretty that is?
This is the Foolish Gourmet.
So what did you think of Itzhak Perlman the other night? The other day when he gave the Frugal Gourmet apron that said second fiddle.
Yeah.
I loved that. They are really good together.
Well, like Margie said that Wayne won't watch it because the guy that's the Frugal Gourmet is such a know-it-all.
He is though.
So I know.
He's an ordained minister.
That's why I like it with Perlman. He takes him down a peg or two.
Yeah, he
constantly.
sure did. He sure does.
Constantly. Do you want me to do that a while?
No, I'm used to stirring 30 cups of flour in my bread, remember?
Right. Jerry and I switch, and Christy and I switch.
I can switch hands, too. I've done that when I've been baking bread. Buns.
I found oh no, I can't say that. She might see this.
See that? It's getting there.
It's getting there. And by the way, do you want any more in there now? Yes?
I would imagine, because it's not hand workable yet.
No. And this we may mess this up, but that's all right. When I find another canvas, I would never wash these up.
Oh, I gave you that.
I know you did.
I wonder if I have any more of it.
I don't know.
I don't
But I put on my new, I should get out my,
Your tablecloth?
you keep on going.
That worked pretty good?
Last time I made nuts.
Well, I like your decoration in the window. Does that keep the birds away?
It ought to be higher. So I'm getting an 8-foot cord so I can run it. I want it up higher.
Uh-huh.
It looks a little silly from the road, but from the road, that window looks so dark and bare.
Yeah.
It needed something.
Oh, did that ever turn out nice? And you got enough for two more?
See? No, I put it on double.
Oh, I see.
I want it double so the flour sits down.
Uh-huh.
But if I can't see the...
No,
to
that's
get it
perfect.
thin enough. Now, I'll leave this out because I'll be making less of mine. And there's no...
Okay, now, here, you write me down your recipe for lepsa, too.
All right, wait till I get this
Right.
bathrobe on.
I'm really lucky. My stove is just far enough from the wall, from the cupboard, so that I can slide mine in right between the stove and the cupboard.
Yeah. That would have been the thought. But then what the heck,
You've got a place for it, so.
Well, if company ever opened up that far closet, they might wonder, what in the sandhill is that?
Fibber McGee's closet. Now, how much more do you want in here?
No, I wouldn't put any more in now. I'd try it.
That's sticky, huh?
All
Well,
right,
I don't
some
know.
more.
I don't know. No, it's really stiff.
All right. What you do is you try it.
Okay.
Now, shall we start with 3 dozen eggs, and then rather than saying then no matter how many eggs you use, let's do that.
Okay.
3 dozen eggs. 1 1/2 eggs, just the yolks.
Okay.
Why OKES?
Well, that'll do.
Yak.
I'll know what it means.
1/2 dozen whole eggs. Flour enough to be stiff.
No salt drink. Because that comes in from your broth,
Well,
I suppose.
that's what I do. That's what
Okay.
Noodles. Roots noodles.
Okay. No milk. Okay, write your lefse recipe down too.
All right, let's get you started first.
Okay. Now what do we do? You don't use your board for this, huh?
Oh, no. Because it probably will get goopy, gooey. And I don't want that on that board.
On your new board.
No way.
No, I was really lucky that I was digging around the other day and found that. Because it was, when I saw it, I thought that it was just perfect. Now that's got a wrinkle in it. Is that going to make a difference? There, I got rid of the wrinkle,
It makes no
kind of.
difference on me.
Okay. Then I just put a little bit out on this, or?
I'll show you how much.
Okay.
What do you say we get rid of that? Scrape off that wooden one. It's such a pain.
Huh?
And then we'll use something that'll come off easy. Don't you think?
Yeah,
Yes.
that'll be okay.
Really? These. Not that much.
Oh.
Not that much. See, you're going to get it just as thin as you can get it. See what I mean? I think you're going to need a knife to just simply get it down there.
How much of that do you want? About the size of,
That's way too much.
about the size
Really?
of a
That's too
tennis
much.
ball.
Yeah, and that may be too much too. Because we get it real thin.
Okay.
As far as the flour goes, now, sometimes you have quite a little flour on, then you put it in your soup or something and there's too much flour, it gets thick. So if they're floury that's a little Christmas sugar. If they're floury and you don't want that thickening in whatever you're going to put them in, I just hold the frozen or whatever noodles right under the tap.
Rinse them off.
Rinse them off. What was I going to do?
Write me a lefse recipe.
No, I was going to turn on the oven.
Okay. What do you turn the oven on?
I just turned it on to 300. Just warm enough to dry it.
Now this is still showing
Showing what?
yucky spots.
Somebody stole my other cookie sheet. And I just used it, so who the heck stole it? We don't want sugar on it.
Well, I don't know. I suppose a little sweetening never hurt a stew either.
That's right. If you ever cook with beef, you want to put in a little bit of sugar.
Well, that I didn't know.
Yeah.
I know I always do in barbecue, but
Well, I read it somewhere. You don't have just get to read it somewhere. Of course, that's what I'm always doing, reading something somewhere.
all right. Now, see, there's still a damp spot, but will that be okay? I think so.
What do you mean damp?
Well, you
Underneath
see
it?
it? No, see there?
Eh?
Is this a little rolling pin?
I know. That's the size of the lutefisk. Lutefisk. Do you roll your lutefisk?
Oh yeah,
Thinner
I roll mine just as thin as I can get it.
That I gave Leanna that great big one, thinking it would look prettier. She hung it. See. Then I couldn't
roll
use
it.
that
That's
dinky
what-
thing. I think it can get thinner.
See, there's some. See what I mean about the damp
Forget it.
spots? Just up here out of the way, because we got to get our.
Get it as thin as you want it. Get it as thin as you think you want it, and then get it a little thinner. See, here's the problem. See, a pan, it's going to be almost too big for a pan.
can trim off the edges and throw them back.
No, we won't either.
Why not?
No, we won't.
Ready?
Now,
You told me to just get it as thin as I wanted, and that wasn't as thin as I wanted it.
but don't make it any wider because
Oh, okay.
it's gonna hang over the edges. See?
I should bring that my big cookie sheet.
What you do now next time is take not quite so much dough.
Okay. Well, I didn't know. I never done it before. Okay, now you take your left's a stick.
Yeah, I'll do the first time. Then if it's goofs up, it's my fault. See?
I still think we ought to trim the edges off.
I think we're going to. I think we're going to.
Yeah.
Next time, don't take quite so much dough.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice. I think that's just about. You know, once we get it, get some out here, and we can start slicing it, then you can see if that's about the thickness you want.
Now, you put, what did you say your oven was on?
I just put it on 300, just enough to be
To dry.
To dry.
To dry a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Not quite so much. That's why I like this.
Okay.
I'm going to take that away from her and get rid of that.
About like this?
No, a little more.
No.
Yes.
Now that's going to come out just as big as
No,
the
it's
next
not. Not that one, it isn't. There. You'd think at least that she wouldn't argue with her mother on television.
I'm going to have a record of that. And I'm hoping that this one will turn out too big too.
It won't.
Well, you're right. There's a lot less in this one.
See, this thing takes the doggone much up with it. And I automatically wash my hands every time I blow my nose, which means I end up with a real
Wrinkled hands.
wrinkled hand. Because that sinus won't quit. I hope to not get a cold before next week so that I can go down and see my people. I won't go. You know, you're right. Maybe we should have had a little bit more dough in that. No, you're not right. I was right.
You were right.
There
I
we
said
go.
we had too much.
There we go.
Boy, I don't get nice round corner like this is awful.
No, that's nothing. You ought to see. Boy, all of us do. See, it's just like the tango. It really takes two.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because once they start, truly start,
That'd be about enough, won't it?
yeah. Spread. It isn't quite warm enough yet. She likes activity around here. And she likes to be just as close to it as she
Yeah,
can.
but at least she doesn't like the kitchen floor, so we don't have her under our feet here.
Yeah, but she likes the printing room floor.
I know.
I usually have to straddle her. I printed Avis's napkins last night, and each of those packages had just 16.
Oh, cripes.
You don't want to make a mess of. You don't have any setup, so I
No.
used some of the little ones and some paper. When it's getting dry enough, then the edges sort of curl up. I'll show you after. No, don't ever try to turn it over. You're in trouble. Now, when Christy is doing this, she, enough for a couple of packages, she leaves like thick, like this,
Yeah.
and then cuts them so that they're
They're
square.
more like a dumpling.
No, but so that they're square. She cuts them just about the same down as, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
So they're square and thick.
Oh, they call those dumplings. The that you can get noodles that they call, all they are is a real...
I don't know everything. Not right.
She admitted that on tape, folks. She doesn't know everything.
A little bit more.
Gee, I could have brought a whole bunch of cookie sheets.
Yeah, but what good would that do? Once they start, then
We
they'll
can't
come
keep
out
ahead
just
of
as
them.
fast. Once they get started, you can do that. What do you do with these?
Throw them.
I do too, because
They can't use them. They can't reuse them. And I probably will get some more eggs from Dobson's, but tell them I've got to have a little fresher this time.
will you really?
Yeah.
You really will?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I just, when I am not happy, I just stop. I don't.
Well, I'll just tell her. I'll just tell her that I can't use rotten eggs. Not only that, all
I bet
this.
you money you won't.
Yes, I will, because didn't have them refrigerated. They had them in the bedroom.
Oh no. Of course, if I had them in the right bedroom, it'd be all right.
Yeah, well, my bedroom too. My bedroom's colder than the refrigerator.
That's right. You could make ice cream in here without ice.
Now, are you going to show me what it's doing?
It'll curl up along the edges.
And get solid enough so you
Well,
can...
the other one will be better. The other one can be better. Come on.
We got this on tape too.
Well,
Kind of like
Get over there and
kinda like
dry a
fruit
little.
leather.
dry a little. Now this next one is better. That one, yes, that didn't dry enough. No, it's not quite either. Once they get to rolling, it'll be just fine.
I don't imagine, since you don't have it very hot, you really can't get it too dry, can you? Or if you get it too dry, you won't be able to cut it.
If you get it too dry, then you're going to have brittle. I think I can cut this. Oop, I got the wrong end of the knife. Hey, that's just nice, the right thickness. See? Look at there.
Beautiful, beautiful. And they won't stick together when you throw them
Uh-uh.
over?
When Michael was little and living with them, Ruth would make it, and then she'd bring them out and put them, just slice them like this, and then Michael would, he sat on the table and he'd pick them up and shake them around.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this is just beautiful.
Master's touch.
And by the way, you don't, it's just like potatoes. You know that they're home-cooked potatoes, not powdered.
Because they got lumps
Because they
in
got
them.
lumps. Well, these, if they're not all the same size, you know they're not machine noodles. They're homemade. The next one will be better. Did I throw it on the floor? I thought it went too far. There you go. Do that. Say, by golly, I think next time that we do this, we'll get you over here. See here now, it's starting to come up around the edges a little.
Oh yeah, I see. Kind of like lefse.
Whee!
This would be hard to do without a lefse. Whoop, that's got junk on the end of it.
Well, take a knife here and cut it off.
Yeah, I
and,
got it.
and press down tight against
did.
the flour, against the cloth. I don't want to step on the dog here. Oh, Dorothy, you're doing gorgeous. Utterly gorgeous.
Naturally. Naturally. Man. Will we be done with this in time to really go to work?
Yep, once we get going. And I'll do that a while if you want to.
No, that's okay.
You do better than I do. You make them lots nicer than I do.
I got that on tape, folks.
Okay, then, I he ilwe he uye aswe, I he aswe oinge ute. Ar he uye oinge ute, ivge Isti cray, say, orfe, ismus cray?
Oh, yeah. No, I won't. You can.
No, I won't. They're yours. I just wondered if you were just making them.
No, I was
in
making
your freezer.
Oh, that's a nice. I thought we were making them to put in your freezer.
I don't have a freezer.
You've got Jim's freezer.
But I wouldn't put them out there.
Why not?
No, give them away. Put them in your freezer. Cook some for. Give Jim. You're making them. Most of the stuff is yours. Give him some. They aren't going to see it till after Christmas anyway.
Nope.
Give Jim some for Christmas. He cooks. Give Christy some for Christmas. Or Danny. Whatever. You do such a marvelous job.
Oh, you're just saying.
No, I'm not. Because mine,
I have a light touch with a rolling pin.
I will think that yeah, but I would think it takes a heavier touch to get them to the
No. It's a light touch that does it.
I had some chicken broth here, and I had some leftover commercial noodles. I mean the Amish.
Mm-hmm.
I put them in and cooked. They are so tough.
Ah.
No kidding.
I used to make dumplings and noodles a lot.
Uncle Carl had me make potato dumplings. Look. I thought they were awful, but he said they were right. I said, yeah. Did I step on a hair? No. Yeah, good. I stepped on one of her hairs, on her tail. She decided this is a hazardous area. She needs a hard hat. Aren't they nice? Look at how,
I guess.
how nice they are. I am so proud of you.
Good teacher.
Good teacher. She says nuts to this. I'm going outdoors.
Well, she knows that neither one of us is going to leave her. That's why.
That must be it. I do that to lessen dough a lot. Just work it down.
Now, were you going to write down the lefse recipe? Both with
Okay.
both with
Well, the one
instant
is
potatoes.
the
and
one is just like the other, only different.
One is just like the other, only different. Okay. Boy, you don't need farm fresh eggs with their yellow yolks. These are just as yellow as can be.
That's funny.
Look how bright they are.
I know that. That is strange though, because
Well, the store
are
eggs.
usually quite pale. Maybe they learned this and decided people want good, rich-looking eggs.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
Whoops. One roll too many there.
I think Carolyn must do quite a little baking. She called one night to ask. She was making molasses cookies. She asked if she could substitute sorghum. Sure, whichever, either one. And then the other night, she called to ask how to make the sugar cookies. What was I going to do? Yes.
Write down lefse recipe.
There you are.
And then we'll include that with the tape. A copy of that with the tape.
You know that a cup of tea is a tablespoon.
Yeah. The Franklin Church cookbook, when they had it printed, the printer put tablespoon instead of teaspoon. He mixed it up.
Oh.
So they had to go through the recipe book and change, and they had to print a correction for it. I looked and looked for nice pans for Jim for Christmas. You know, my Jim. But I couldn't find any around here. So I don't know what I'm going to give him because he said he could find a lot of them down there. Going to give him the cookie sheet? Oh.
Oh, she's already a pro. Oh.
Carried away by ecstasy here. You know, we're not going to want to tape this whole thing.
No, quit anytime.
Do you have anything more interesting to say?
No.
Now, wait, what do you do with these?
Leave them till they're good and cool. Then it doesn't take long. And then put them in your bags.
No kidding, and they won't
That's
stick
all.
together.
Uh-uh.
What else do we have interesting to say? We could talk
Oh, I'll
about-
tell you what. To make those cool a little better, faster, I'll put out another
Another layer of newspaper?
out here and just lift them up and carry them across.
Uh-huh.
See, I'll spread them out now. Just
They're
want to make
nice and
sure
dry, aren't they?
I don't want to drop any on the floor. 'Cause you
No,
know,
you couldn't pick them up and put them back if you're
you
got
want
it on
to
film.
you want to bet I'm not on film.
No, but your voice is. And you know if you dropped one on the floor, you'd say something.
Oops.
No, you wouldn't say oops.
Oops. What? What do you think I'd say?
Something obscene.
Okay. If you think that we've done this enough, then you just turn it off.
Well, do we have anything more interesting to say? Now, somebody asked me the other day what nationality I was. We are.
One half pure Norwegian.
Yeah, that was Grandpa.
Yeah, came from Norway. And, well, Aunt Ollie said everything. We know probably about a quarter to an eighth Irish because Sally Kennedy came from Ireland and brought that coverlet.
Yes.
Then Aunt Ollie said almost everything except French and Italian, German, English, quite a little English,
English and Irish and German.
and a little Scotch.
Little Scotch. No, that's not Scotch. It's Scots.
It didn't
Scotch is the beverage. Scots are the people.
Okay, sometimes we're a little Scotch. But little everything.
Okay. I just wanted to kind of get it on record.
Betcha.
Boy, those are a pretty yellow color.
Aren't they though? They just can't be beat. See, Jerry we haven't had the chance to do this because he finished Wednesday.
Because they have all those chemotherapy treatments.
Yeah, 39 times.
Or is it radiation or is it?
Radiation.
Uh-huh.
39 times. And that was the night that Jerry had her Christmas party.
Oh, the night that he finished?
Yeah. Now, as Dave said, now this wasn't exactly why. This we would have done it anyway. But Jerry said, I am celebrating.
Yeah. That's something. That they both have something that dangerous.
But like most people, she said, like we used to. We went to La Crosse. We went shopping leisurely all over. Boy, she said, after these, by the time he's done, we're ready to hit her home.
Yeah. It's wearing on her, too.
Oh, yeah. All we want to do is just go home.
I went down to Lisa's yesterday and took her sweatshirt down, and boy, I'll tell you, it was a good thing we had the breakfast the day before.
Why?
Her driveway was really, or 2 days before, because her driveway was terrible.
What?
And then the flat, up on the flat by her,
That was true?
that is glare ice. You step on the brakes and you roll. I mean, you slide. That's your sugar. I'm still picking up sugar.
Everything you cook can stand a little sugar. Not
Even
much.
if it's green.
Oh, you mean you're picking up the colored Christmas sugar?
Yeah, that was what that little green spot was.
Oh, well, shucks. At least whoever is, if everyone who eats this has seen the tape, at least they know what the little green spot is. It isn't an aphid.
No, it isn't anything like that.
This is a fun job, you know.
Cutting.
When Jessie comes along too, then Jessie does
A
this.
pizza wheel doesn't work, huh?
No, I don't think so. I think we tried it.
I have a little thing that you use to cut noodles, but it's narrower than this.
I don't think we've ever made that as good as this. I really don't.
Basking in glory here. Yeah, it has to be.
No. Good teacher. You said it first.
Yeah, I said it, but you didn't have to.
Now, you want to turn that off now? So that I can get back to my regular language? What do I do?
I can show you what to push. You go around the back. See where the red light is?
Yeah.
Go around on the other end of that. There's a red oblong.
There's a red oblong.
Push it.
All done. When did you get here? You got here a little after 8.
At least.
So we haven't been at it much more than an hour.
No. And look at all these noodles.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're showing them off.
And then, of course, now we are going to play Scrabble. Naturally. And I'm going to win. Naturally.
Over my dead body, naturally.
Naturally.
Because that's the way it works.
Oops. I just got a nice shot of your Christmas tree with the tripod in front of it.
Now you could get me getting some noodles over here. And I'll try not to drop any this time. Don't drop, don't drop. See, I'll leave that one down there for Boots. When she finds
Okay.
it, she can have it.
Yeah.
Now, we don't need...
And we made some thicker, and you let them dry longer, and you keep them separate because they cook different, too. Now, how long do you leave these in the broth when you're making chicken and noodles?
At least a half an hour. It's a funny thing about noodles.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't think... But then...
Now, if you were going to make a hot dish, like you make with your chicken and noodles, you cook up the chicken. And then you skin it afterwards and cut it up in pieces, or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because the skin and that gives it more flavor than just the pure chicken meat.
Uh-huh.
And if it's got a lot of fat on top, then I'll let it get cold and then I'll take it.
Yeah.
Or if I don't want to let it get cold, I take a
ice cube.
Slice of bread.
Oh, okay.
And kind of lay it on the top, just to barely take it off the cats.
Mm-hmm. And then you'd throw the noodles into the broth.
Yeah, and if there's too much flour on them.
Well, yeah, but when you're going to make them like that, you kind of like it thickened a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, right. If you want it thickened, okay. But sometimes I don't trust it, so then I rinse off the flour under the tap.
You're not supposed to stand in front of the window.
I forgot that. All right. It's taking longer for these to get done.
Yeah, well...
I'll get you some coffee. How about that?
And you started to say, when you don't want them floury, you hold them under the tap and rinse the flour off.
Then I can gauge just exactly how much thickening I do want and make it. I don't have any of your expensive stuff, so.
It's not all that expensive with the amount I put in.
I know, but then I don't know.
I bought 2 of them last time.
Figure I'll wait until I come over to your place and then it's a treat.
Yeah.
way so we can have a Scrabble game.
Yeah.
Really, we should leave that on while we play Scrabble so people can see me beat you. Slaughter you.
Well, when you beat me, you do slaughter me. Boy, those noodles look nice.
Dave always ate cats. Well, they had a couple there for a while, and they just simply disappeared.
Yeah,
they were
they're
around
beautiful
quite a while,
cats.
and he got quite fond of the one, Herman.
Uh-huh.
And they got one, went and got one from someone. And they got two. And in later years, she has always put her Christmas tree right outside on the deck. They have a deck like 18 feet wide,
right,
and then covered. So the tree is right underneath, right outside the window.
The overhang.
And it's a keeper. She I can't. Oh. I've only got one bottle. Well, I'll just have to. Huh. 16. When they saw it, they named. She said, "Oh boy, that's a keeper." So his name is Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
He came. They get into the. They get into the house, the hot house. She's got a hot house. What do you call that? She's got a room there that you come into where she starts plans. Anyhow,
Oh!
I can't say the word. Anyhow, they can come into that, but then at night then they will, I don't know whether they keep that open or not, but they sleep in the garage, they have a house.
Oh, there's more than one cat?
There's two. They wouldn't get one. They need two. It's got a hole about so big that they can go in and out, cut right in the bottom of the garage door. So they can. Anyway, he came to the back there. Wanted us to. He came right up to the window, cuddle against. He is yellow and white, shaggy.
Like Johnny.
Yes, but he's still quite young. And I'd tap against it, and he'd rub against it and rub against it. After a while, then. What's his name? Dave went out and got him.
No.
7,
Really?
8, 11, 22. Brought him inside, just opened the sliding door to show us. And I said, "Can't you bring him in?" And she said, "He would be up on there. He would be up on there. He would be all over. He's so wild." So she shut the door. So then it went and started batting. She had the tree up on a table seat with a white hanging down, but it was sort of flimsy stuff. I don't know whether it was like insulation. Like stuff that you stuff a quilt with.
Okay.
White.
Yeah, bad.
So he goes up there and he gets hold of it. He starts to grab it down. And she went to the door and he ran. She said she gave him a spanking because he had gotten up on it and then started climbing the tree. So he knows he's not supposed to. Oh, but they sure do. They sure did that. You could see that. Son of
He's kind of a reformed cat hater then.
Yep. I don't like to do this, but I'm going to have to. There's 3, 4, 5, 7, and 7 is 14. Ick. And I have no idea what we can do with that. That's not my problem.
Isn't LOCI over?
Yep, okay. Uh-huh.
Probably there's more.
Mm-hmm. M-A-J-I, M-A-G-I. Isn't Magi spelled both?
Tell me, I'm losing. 5.
Well, thank you. Get out of here. I got such ridiculous. 12. I got such ridiculous letters. What have you got over there? I didn't want another one of
Ridiculous
those.
letters.
Yes. Ugh.
Taxi.
I never got it!
30.
Ah!
Almost caught you. That's how far
Oh.
behind I was.
Oh, I never thought of that. Oh. Son of a gun. D. D. Well, I'm going to... No, that's not a good one. I guess I'll just have to do that. 5.
Do you?
I bought 5. Come on. Give me something better.